everybody. This is one of my coaches. Greg, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, my name is Gregory Dakins. I am the Funnel Builder Certification Manager here at Funnel Hacking Live 2022.
How many years have you been making funnels?
Well, web design since I was very small, but...
Yes. What year did you get your 2 Comma Club Award?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Look at that, guys.
And building funnels and ClickFunnels for just over 6 years now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, you've probably seen thousands of funnels, good ones, bad ones. What is one mistake a lot of people make as they're building their funnels?
The number one mistake I would say is they try to make it perfect before sending people there. Like, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Just get them there, start driving traffic, start seeing the numbers. The numbers will tell you what is working, what isn't working, and split test. Like, don't just be satisfied with what's there. Once you have something there, test against it, see if that works better. If it doesn't, you have the control. If it does, you have your new control.
Love it. Can you explain what control is to people? Because that's technical for me.
So your control would be what you're running with. Like, what is the page that's currently live?
Yes.
If the one you test against it does better, that becomes your page that's live.
I agree.
If you want to test something else, you split test against that. But that's now what you test everything against.
Is it fair to say that every funnel that Russell Brunson has, he's got at least 2 versions or 3?
Oh yes.
Can you have more than 2?
So you can only do A/B split testing right now.
Okay.
But that's the way you want to do it because, you know, you only want to do kind of like one big change at a time, and then you know for sure that change is what got you the result in the stats.
Would you say more steps is better than less steps in a funnel? Like upsell, downsell, like 10 steps?
It depends. It depends on the type of funnel. Generally, try to go no more than 2 upsells in a funnel. So, like, it also depends on the type of funnel. But for a lot of funnels that you're including a lot of upsells in, they're mostly used for creating like a first-time buyer, and they're someone that you want to come back and buy more from you.
Sure.
And if they're feeling like, you know, it's just like upsell, downsell, and like there's no end to it, and they feel like something sketchy might be happening, it's not creating a good buying experience, they're not going to come back and buy from you again. Whereas if it's just seamless and smooth and like that does make sense for you to offer me that now, that does make sense for you to offer me that now, they're going to enjoy that, right? And they can come back. And there's always on your order confirmation, you can use something like an offer wall. You can give them the opportunity to go through more of your funnels at the end of your funnel, but then they're making that decision to go through it. You're not forcing them to go through it.
Okay, you know, you're the funnel building instructor. What is your favorite kind of funnels?
So my favorite is Russell's least favorite,
which is
product launch funnel,
Okay.
popularized by Jeff Walker. And it's my favorite because it got me hired at ClickX. I was doing web design at the time, and someone who was a fan of Jeff Walker asked me to make this funnel. I was like, sounds like a website, I can do that. And then that kind of introduced me to what funnels were. And then when I applied to ClickFunnels, I was like, oh yeah, here's a product launch funnel that I built. And you're hired, do you know what this is?
For anybody that has no idea what a product launch funnel is, can you tell me what that is?
Yeah, so a product launch funnel is what some people call a sideways sales letter funnel. So a lot of sales funnels, they're really long, like you're reading and you're reading and you're reading and you're reading. So what Jeff Walker said was, instead of making them read, let's topple it on its side. Instead of giving them everything all at once, let's give it to them in chunks, and usually through video, because it was at this time where on the internet, like, video was easier, internet was faster, so instead of making them read so much, we could release like the same messaging that we do in our sales messages that they're reading, but through video, which can be more engaging, more captivating. And instead of them getting it all at once, they get it usually through like a series of emails. So like you sign up day 1, you get like the first piece, and then on day 2 you get the second piece. So a lot of times people will use it not just to launch an offer, but to like automate a webinar or automate a challenge. And so what that does is, instead of them spending 5-10 minutes reading through a sales letter, they've now spent 5 days with you. And that allows them to build trust, get to know you, get to like you before being like, here's what you need to spend all your money on.
Agreed. I like it. And also, you're building that list and you're growing your business at the same time. Your business is as big as your list.
Exactly.
That's one thing I learned from you guys. Thank you, brother, so much. See ya.